Well, good morning everyone, and welcome to the final day of Worldflight 2017. This is leg 46, and we're heading from Darwin through to Alice Springs. Final day now. It's been a long week. If you've watched some of my other videos, you'll know just how long that's been. The last sector we operated was into Bhutan and landed very heavy actually, and the aircraft has since had 3 tyres replaced, so we've got 3 brand new tyres on it, and we're good to go. As this is the first flight of the day, we have again a cold aircraft to warm up and get ready. The FO can do the walk around today, and I'll get the systems online. So we're on the ground in Darwin. We haven't got our clearance yet, but we'll organise that and get away very soon. We're due out at 10 past the hour, which is just under 50 minutes away.
Hi Captain, how are you today? I'm out for the walk around.
aircraft does take a little while to warm up and come to life, which it is now doing.
Wind 60 degrees 4 knots. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers. Cloud few 2,400 feet. Temperature 25. Q81010. Departure frequency 135.100. On first contact with Darwin, notify receipt of Delta. Darwin terminal information Delta. Expect instrument approach. Runway 11. Wind 060 degrees 4 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers. Cloud few 2,400 feet. Temperature 25. QNA1010. Departure frequency 135.100. On first contact with Darwin, notify receipt of Delta.
Darwin delivery, very good morning. Velocity 9104 for Alice, request clearance.
9104, good morning to you. Clear to Alice via Power plan route, maintain 5000, Power 6 departure runway 11, squawk 2013, departures 135.1.
Sorry, departures, can I get you to say that again for 9104?
Velocity 9104, say again that request.
Can we get the clearance again, sorry, for Velocity 9104?
9104. Velocity 9104, no worries. Get to Alice via Talga planned route, maintain 5000, Talga 6, departure runway 11, squawk 2013, departures 135.1.
Okay, clear to Alice via target plan route runway 11, target 6 departure, climb initially 5000, squawk 2013 and airborne 135.1, velocity 9104.
Velocity 9104, contact ground 121.8 for the push.
1218, velocity 9104, see ya.
Darwin clearance delivery, 73 requesting clearance for Alice Springs.
Polo 73, clear to Alice via Talga planned route, maintain 5, Talga 6, departure runway 11, squawk 2051, departures 135.1.
That's cleared to Alice Springs via Talga flight plan route, not above 5000, departure runway 11, squawk 2051, departures 135.1, Polar 73.
Polo 73, contact ground 121.8 for push.
At 121.8 for the push, Polar 73.
It's a very interesting departure. It makes no sense. Okay, well that...
Okay, I'm back from the walk around and everything looks good.
Thanks, mate. That would be why, because the Lake Up 4 is for non-jet traffic only, so your turboprop, so that makes sense. So the Talga 6, alright.
Livery, good morning. Call Tiger 738 Tango.
Flight 7, Reshade order Tiger 738 Tango, Darwin delivery cleared to Alice via Power Plan route, maintain 5000, Power 6, departure runway 11, score 2015, departures 135.1.
Quality 78 Tango is cleared to destination 5000, escort 1351, and departure frequency 1206415, and for the Quality 78 Tango.
738 Tango, contact ground 121.8 push.
120.8 push, thank you, Quality Tango.
Ground 561 exited on Alpha with you.
American 561, taxi via Alpha 6 to the apron to the left.
Roger, Alpha 6 to the apron for American 561 50.
Hi guys, can we start boarding now?
Go for it.
Thanks.
Ground, Mike Charlie 012, testing pushback and startup.
Mike Charlie 012, approved, caution the traffic behind.
Push approved, and I will have as much caution as I can. Mike Charlie 012.
Hello, Daniel Ground. Good morning. Thank you. 738 Tango. Hello, Ground. Golden Tiger 738 Tango.
Last station calling and say call sign.
GTA 738 Tango.
GTA 73 Tango. Did you ask for a push?
Yes, sir. The number 5 Christmas just started.
GTA 738 Tango. After the 737 to your right, push approved.
So just to retrieve from the right approach approved, right order.
Darwin ground, Mike Charlie 012 requesting startup.
Mike Charlie 012, you're ready to start up.
Startup approved, Mike Charlie 012.
Darwin ground, Polar 73, push and start from the southern apron.
Polar Air 73, approved.
Which is unapproved, Polar 73.
Velocity 245 and 12 requesting for restart.
Velocity 245 Papa, push approved.
Velocity 245 Papa, push approved. Darwin ground, Mike Charlie 012 requesting taxi to runway 11.
Mike Charlie 012, taxi to the Bravo 2 holding point, runway 11.
Taxi to Bravo 2 holding point for runway 11, Mike Charlie 012.
Good morning there, 720, so you get 11 ready for push and start.
Canada 20, push approved, caution the velocity 737, pushing back.
Push and start, apologies. Push and start approved and watch the 73 somewhere next to me here, pushing back. Also, Air Canada 20.
Dragon 1 ES 121. Holding 18. Just confirming that was Aussie 121. Hey, Aussie 121. 21, taxi via Echo 2 to the gate, and if possible, remain to the right of aircraft pushing back. Taxi via E2 to the gate, remain to the right of aircraft pushing back, Aussie 121.
Go ahead, I guess I went to the tank, test and Pablo Tui session.
The GTA 737 correction, 738 Tango. You can taxi via the taxi to Bravo 2 holding point, runway 11.
Bravo 2 session. Totem Tiger Cemetery taken.
Go around. Wind shear ahead.
738, holding at Bravo.
Wind shear ahead.
Mike Charlie, 012, contact tower on 133.1.
Tower 113.1, Mike Charlie 012.
TCAS test. Pass.
And tower ground, responded 523, good respect.
Last station calling, second please.
Okay, I'm ready for the checklist.
Tower ground, responded 523, good respect.
Pre-flight checklist.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Tested
One
100%.
second, yeah.
Flight instruments.
Heading
radar.
016. Altimeter 1010.
Heading 016. Altimeter 1010. Pre-flight checklist complete.
Sorry, what was your call sign again?
That was Red Tomato 5. Yeah, take it Mike 5.
Romeo Tango, Mike 5.
Are you ready for the departure briefing?
Go ahead.
What did you want?
Alright, we are at a remote stand. The
23.
taxi route out to the departure runway will be as assigned by ATC.
Mike,
This
Romeo
airport does not
5,
use
push
ASDX. We will use reduced thrust for
Push
takeoff.
for Red Tomato 5.
For the takeoff config, we'll use flap 15. Packs will be on. Anti-ice is not required. No noise abatement departure procedure is required.
Tower ground, Polo
Thrust
23,
reduction
information
altitude
for,
is 1500 feet.
requesting,
Acceleration
clearance
altitude
runway
is
11
1500
from
feet.
Southern Haven.
Departure routing will be by the ATC assigned SID. As for concerns, there are no special factors for this departure. I'll be the pilot flying. During the takeoff roll, you call out any malfunction or warning and silence the oral warning. I'll call stop or go. I'll reject the takeoff for any warning or condition that significantly affects the safety of the flight. Before
Can we,
80 knots,
request
I'll
the
reject the
full
takeoff for any of the following.
to
A
the
takeoff
Whiskey
configuration
3
warning,
full
a
filter.
system failure, activation of the master caution system, a tyre failure, any unusual noise or vibration, abnormally slow acceleration, if a
Charlie
side
2
window opens,
Alpha
a
1
fire
Whiskey 3
or
holding
fire
runway
warning,
11, follow
engine
73.
failure, predictive wind shear warning, or if the aeroplane is unsafe or unable to fly. Between 80 knots and V1, I'll reject the takeoff for a engine fire or fire warning, engine failure, a predictive wind shear warning, or if the airplane is unsafe or unable to fly. After V1, takeoff will be continued and no action will be taken below 400 feet above ground level other than to apply toga and silence the oral warnings. Any
Giant
questions?
46 on the southwest
The
apron,
departure
request
briefing
start
is
up,
complete.
do not require pushback from our position.
Giant 1471, start approved.
Staff approved the now for Giant 46.
To go Red Tomato 5 installation aircraft, this taxi Charlie 4 is available runway 11.
Red Tomato 5. Just confirming that was Charlie 4.
A service available, Red Tomato 5.
10 tower, Bravo 2 Zulu to the Zulu holding point, runway 18.
To Zulu runway 18, Red Tomato 5.
I've lost the 45 Papa, push back on uniform 1, push taxi to runway 11, holding point Whiskey 3 F1.
Last station calls.
Robert, 245 Papa.
Velocity 245 Papa. Push approved.
Velocity 45 Papa, we are push Papa ready, requesting taxi to Harley, but we should be on the right one now.
Sorry for that, getting confused. You can taxi via 1 to the Bravo 2 holding point runway 11.
Velocity 245 Papa, uniform 1 to your holding point Bravo 2.
John 206 ready.
Last station, say again, please.
Air Canada 60 taxi.
Giant 46, taxi, do you require full length?
APM require full length.
Giant 46, you can taxi by Charlie to Alpha 1 with the 3 holding point, runway 11.
Taxi via Charlie to Livery for 11, John 46.
Ground there, ready for taxi.
Southern Ground, United 1120, we're off the active at the end of runway 11, taxi departure.
United 1120, taxi by Alpha 6 to the apron on the left.
Alpha 6 to the apron on the left, United 1120.
Ground there, Canada 20 ready to taxi.
Air Canada 20, taxi via Uniform 1, Bravo 2, to Bravo 2 holding point, runway 11.
Uniform 1 to the Bravo 1 holding point, runway 11, Air Canada 20.
Ground, Velocity 8, request clearance to Alice Springs as file.
Following ground was YPDN 509 vacation, runway 11. Romeo Tango Mike 5, stand by. 5, just need clearance for you to cross 18. Negative, that was YPDN 509, in case excellent. Last station calling again, please, sorry, didn't get it. Following ground, good morning, in Air 509, with you vacated Echo 2. Wagon 509, and taxi by Echo 2 to the gate of your choice. Okay. Break, velocity 245 Papa, contact tower on a 133 decimal.
Velocity 245 Papa, then tower for 3 decimal 1.
Tower ground, this is Vinci 775, we'll request taxi to runway 11.
Ground ActiveSky, request startup and pushback.
Clearance Livery 125 requesting IFAX clearance to Addons Springs.
Here's the load sheet for you. Have a nice trip.
Thanks, see ya.
Last station calling, say again please. Sorry, having incident.
Clearance 25 requesting IFAX clearance to Addons Springs.
I don't have contact 25. Contact delivery on 126.8.
126, that's why 125.
Ground ActiveSky, request startup and pushback.
Sorry, but say call sign again please.
LTU7046.
LTU 046 approved.
Pushback approved, LTU7046.
Darwin ground will be back in under 2 minutes. Stand by. And just quickly, Polar Air 73, contact tower on 133.1 if you have the ready. And Giant 46, tower on 133.1.
Air 975 forward and start. Ground, Air 975.
He said he was going to be back in about 2 minutes, buddy.
All stations, Darwin ground, back.
Ground, Air 975 forward and start.
Egypt Air 975, push approved.
Push approved, Egypt Air 975.
Ground Venture 775, we'd like to start in place and request.
Ground, this is Quad 25, you copy.
Qantas 25, FM.
Ground, this delivery is on off. We'll see if we can have like a 4 instead of the Powder 6 departure.
Isn't that a non-jet departure?
Qantas 55, stand by. Pretty sure you're going to be on the Palga 6.
Yeah, we were assigned the Palga 6, but we'd prefer the lake up 4 if we could, Qantas 25.
Altitude 7046.
Qantas 25, stand
Home ground, Qantas 1746, freshman Qantas.
last station second, but
Hi Captain, we're ready to go in the back. Can I close the door now?
Yes.
Thanks. Have a safe flight.
Ground, Qantas 1746, freshman push and start.
Ground Air Canada 30, requesting permission to cross runway 18.
Qantas 1746, push and start approved.
Push and start approved, Qantas 1746.
Ground
Second,
1171, requesting push and start.
Joan 1171, stand by 1. Air Canada 20, cross runway 18, and hold at Charlie 4.
Cross 18, hold at Charlie 4 for Air Canada 20, thank you.
Altitude 7046, request next. Ground velocity, request push and start.
Full start procedure.
Last station
Are
calling
we clear
second,
to
please.
pressurise?
Yes.
Okay.
Velocity 78, request push and start.
Velocity 7, correction.
738.
Sorry. You know my list. Velocity 738, push approved.
Push back and
Okay, I'm ready for the
approved.
checklist.
A full start checklist. Before start checklist. Flight deck door closed and locked. MCP.
Didn't get that. Was somebody talking over it?
V2 166, heading 106, altitude 5,000.
Thompson 1 Victor,
Takeoff
taxi to the
speeds.
gate of your choice.
Set checked.
CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Completed. Trim.
6.5 units.
Guy
0,
14,
0.
go ahead.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Before start checklists complete.
Yeah, ground Giant 1471, we're requesting push and start, please.
Giant 1471, push approved, caution aircraft behind.
Push aircraft behind, push approved. Giant 1471.
Egypt 7925, ready for select.
Ground Ridge 775, look for taxi.
all aircraft on frequency, please don't interrupt transmissions unless it's important.
975, request taxi.
Call sign, please.
EF0975.
975, you can taxi into the Bravo 2 holding point, runway 11.
Inform 1, Bravo, holding point, runway 11.
Ground, velocity 9104, Bay 2, request push.
Velocity 9104, push approved.
Push approved, 9104.
Ground, LTU 7146.
LTU 7046, push direction. Taxi after the Egypt Air 777, taxi to the Bravo 2 holding point, runway 11.
Behind the Egypt Air to the holding point, runway 18, LTU 7046.
All set to go up here. We've been cleared to push and start at your discretion.
Speedbird 29 Charlie, taxi to the gate of your choice.
Okay, parking brake is on.
Okay, 235 requesting clearance to our springs.
Last station calling again. Take call 7. Take call 2.
Velocity 235.
Velocity 235, roger, thanks.
Following ground, Singapore 7289, request taxi.
Start procedure is 2.
Velocity
Check.
245.
Starting 1.
Cross runway 18, hold at Charlie 4.
Oil pressure.
And Darwin ground direction 12.3, we have to exit left on Delta. Or excuse me, right on Delta.
That was American 1223.
Hey, firm.
American 1223, taxi by Delta to the apron just ahead.
Roger, 4.3.
Ground Canada 20 holding short, Charlie 4.
And Canada 20, contact tower on 133.1.
Air Canada 20, thanks.
Starting 2.
7289, request taxi.
Oil pressure.
Ground Giant 1471, requesting taxi to runway 11, please.
Giant 1471, taxi to the Bravo 2 holding point, runway 11. Break. Qantas 25, clear 3.
Taxi to runway 11, Bravo 2, holding point, Giant 1471.
Ground velocity 738, request taxi to runway 11.
Flaps 15.
Flaps 15.
Velocity 738, you can taxi to the Bravo 2 holding point, runway 11.
Ground velocity 738, request, no, that's good, cleared to runway via Bravo 2.
Ground altitude 704, holding short runway 18.
Before taxi checklist. Anti-ice, auto. Recall, checked. Flight controls.
Checked.
Ground equipment.
Clear.
Before taxi checklist.
Ground, Qantas 25 requesting push and start.
25, push approved.
Start approved, Qantas 25.
And at ground velocity 9104 with Delta, request taxi full length. Runway 11.
Velocity 9104, taxi via taxi to Bravo 2, holding point runway 11.
Bravo 2, 11, velocity 9104. Norris Chan,
Hey, Grant, good day. Speed of Concord 46, vacated air code 2.
British 462, welcome to Darwin. Taxi via
clear left.
Taxi to the gate of your choice.
Gate of choice, avoid the traffic. Speed of 462, yeah, it's pretty crowded. Ground Venture 735, mic check.
Read 505, but missed your call.
Yeah, this is Venture 775, we're looking at taxi.
775, stand by 1. Cargo 7289. Taxi via Charlie 2, Alpha 1 to the Whiskey 3 holding point 11.
Charlie 2, Alpha 1, Whiskey 2, holding point runway 11, thanks. And cargo 7289. Whiskey 235, putting close to the go to Osprey.
Velocity correction. Egypt 975. Just confirm you've crossed runway 18.
Ground velocity 738, holding short of runway 11 at Bravo 2 behind the 747.
Velocity 738, roger. Giant 1471, contact tower on 133.1. Sorry about that.
Contact tower on 133.1, Giant 14.1, thank you.
Full takeoff checklist.
Ground, altitude 2446, hold short runway 18.
Before takeoff checklist. Before takeoff checklist complete.
TU 7046.
Yes, altitude 7046, request crossing off runway 18.
LTU 7046, cross runway 18. Hold Charlie 4.
Hold. Cross 18, hold short, Charlie 4, altitude 7046.
On ground.
Ground Qantas 25, request access.
Qantas 25, Alpha 4, cross 18 to the Whiskey 1 holding pressure, Whiskey 3 holding point, runway 11.
Taxi Alpha 4, cross runway 18, then Whiskey 3 to holding point 11. Qantas 25.
Taxi 235, request clearance.
Last station calling, taken.
35, request clearance. Speedbird 2 for the apron.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, taxi to the gate of your choice. break, that 775 after the Qantas 747 taxi via Alpha 4 cross 18 to the Whiskey 3 holding point runway 11.
Right, Alpha 4 cross 18 Whiskey 3 hold point for Venture 775.
Ground Qantas 25, just advising, we'll be holding position, just got a visual problem here, we'll probably be back for taxi.
Qantas 25, roger, no problem.
And ground is Venture 775, you want us to go in front of the Qantas jet there?
775, yes, if possible.
Yeah, we can get around him, we'll continue our taxi, 775.
Ground velocity 235, where are we going for our clearance?
Velocity, just confirming, was that velocity 235?
Affirmative.
Sorry about that, I just can't find your tag. I'll just have to fill it in manually. Or if you could refile your flight plan, that would be good.
Giant Plane 71, can we cross behind the landing aircraft?
Giant Plane 71, negative, there's too much traffic. If you need full length, may turn right now and taxi along the grass behind those other aircraft off to your right.
Taxi to the right or along the grass, Giant Plane 71, thanks.
Close 761, contact ground 118, break, velocity 245, Papa, runway 11, cleared immediate takeoff, contact departures airborne 1351.
Velocity 245, Papa, cleared for immediate takeoff, contact departure on 351, thank you.
And Air 951, Tower.
Tower Aviasoft 1746, ready for departure on Charlie 4.
Expanded 95, runway 11, clear to land.
Runway 11, clear to land, Japan 95.
Egypt Air 975, you're Egypt Air 975.
Egypt Air 975 ready for departure from intersection.
Tower Giant 147, just to let you know we're going to take holding point Victor 2.
Giant 1471.
Velocity 738, ready to cross runway 11, we're holding at Bravo 2.
738, Star 1 Tower, good morning. Do you need full length?
Tower velocity 738, we can accept an intersection departure from this point.
Aussie 73, roger, hold short, runway 11. Break, AG 10 on 75, runway 11, line of way. Be ready for immediate.
Ready for immediate repair, 975. Tower speed with
ground 118. Japan Air 951, contact ground 121.
Contact ground, Japan Air 951. Tower Speedbird 20 is on approach, runway 11.
Speedbird 22 Sierra, continue approach 1, caution, expect late landing clearance on priority arrival, caution late turbulence.
Roger, expect late landing clearance and what turbulence expected, Speedbird 22 Sierra, clear the lane at number 1, sorry.
Then on runway 11, clear immediate.
Clear for immediate.
Egypt Air 925, contact departures airborne 1351.
341 airborne, Egypt Air 975.
Single cargo 7286, Darwin Tower, good morning, hold short, break. Lima Tango uniform 7046, you're up next.
Copy, 0704.
Speedbird 22 Sierra, runway 11, clear to land.
Thank you, clear the lane, runway 11, Speedbird 22 Sierra.
Lima Tango 46 behind the arriving speed, British Airways A320 line up behind.
Behind arriving British Airways line up runway 11 and right behind 0746.
Speedbird 22 Sierra, welcome to Darwin, contact ground 118.
Right hand ground on 121 decimal 8, thank you, Speedbird 22 Sierra.
Lima Tango uniform 7046, runway 11, clear immediate takeoff, contact departures airborne 1351.
Clear for immediate 11 and departure 135.1 when airborne at 7046.
Just 1471, you're up to departure.
Pilot for departure behind the departing agent, John 1471.
John 1471, negative, hold short, but you're up next for departure. Break, Emirates 99 South.
Roger, good morning, Emirates
9. Emirates 99 Tower, good morning, runway 11, clear land. Clear to land, runway 11, Emirates 99. Drive 1471 behind the right 777, line up behind. Behind the 777, line up, wait, 1471.
Tower Delta 209, about 10 mile final.
Delta 209, Tower, good morning, continue approach level 1 departure, priority arrival.
201 Delta 209.
Emirates 99, well, your discretion, contact ground 120. Thank you, Emirates. Emirates 99, expedite, thank you. We'll exit right and then contact ground, Emirates 99. We're signing on expedite, please. Drive 1471, runway 11, cleared immediate takeoff, contact departures airborne 135.1, g'day. Contact departures 1351, thank you, Drive 1471. Good morning. Cross 25 in the queue for 11 departure. Cross 25, good morning. Break. Delta 209, runway 1, aircraft is on the roll, runway 11, clear land.
Clear land 11 Delta 209.
Sim cargo 7286, you're next behind the arriving Delta 787 on point. Credit Street,
While behind the arriving aircraft, Sim cargo 7289.
Tower, good morning. X5 Juliet Lima descending past flight 26000.
Last station tower, so again.
5 Juliet Lima, Channel X5 Juliet Lima, with you and currently descending to or past flight level 2200.
Channel X5 Juliet Lima, are you on flight also? Actually, there you are. Channel X5 Juliet Lima, continue approach number 1 departure priority arrival.
Continue approach. Channel X5 Juliet Lima.
Tower, good morning. Velocity 9104 with you, Bravo 2.
Velocity 9104 is on target. Delta 209 expedite vacated and contact ground 118.
209.
Sitting cargo 728, yes, oh, just forgot.
Sting Cargo 72 right now, just confirm holding position.
Sting Cargo 7289, that aircraft is clear now, runway 11 clear to immediate takeoff, contact departures airborne 135, decimal.
Clear to takeoff 135, 1 airborne, Sting Cargo 72 right now.
Good evening, everybody. 501 VR runway 11.
Channel X5 Juliet Lima, that 747 is on the roll, runway 11 clear to land.
Clear to land, 5 Juliet Lima.
Velocity 738, you're up next to the part behind me, arriving 737 line.
Tower velocity 738 will line up and wait behind the arriving 737.
Actually at Lima, when vacated, contact ground 121.8.
Decimal 9, 5 Juliet Lima.
1.8, sir.
Tower velocity 738, ready to take off.
Velocity 738, I'm just waiting for the aircraft to clear, then you'll roll standby for another 30 seconds.
Standing by, velocity 738.
We're going to give it a go departing at this intersection here. Should be right.
And velocity 738, runway 11, clear to immediate takeoff, contact departures airborne 1351, g'day.
Clear to take off, velocity 738, will contact departures on 135. Thanks for your help, Hayden.
Thanks, Bill, see ya.
Tower, Airbuilding 501 with you.
Evelyn 501, Darwin Tower, good. We continue approach number 1, caution wake turbulence departing 737.
Number 1, runway 11, Airbuilding 501.
Darwin Tower, good day, killing 2075, are now 11, about 13.
Healing 2675, Darwin Tower, continue approach number 2. break. Berlin 501, runway 11, clear to land.
Runway 11, clear to land, everything 501. Kilo 2675 will continue approach. Rossi 235, that echo change short 11 and able to take it into 6 departure. Return my bad, Bravo 2.
Station calling, taking the course on. Velocity 235 downtown, okay, hold short. Berlin 501, welcome to Dublin, contact ground 1.8 vacated.
We'll contact ground 1 vacated, everybody 501.
Healing 2675, runway 11, clear land.
Clear to land, runway 11, Healing 2675.
And tower, velocity 9104, just for your info, we can take Bravo 2 for departure.
Velocity 9104, thanks, break, Victor Echo Tango 775, you're up next behind the arriving Dash 8 on a blind.
Alright, we'll line up behind it, arriving Dash 8 for British 775.
Speedbird 501, same tension. Berlin 501, downhill. Plus 25, you're number 2 for the pod.
Close 25.
Healing 2675, welcome to Darwin, when vacated, contact ground 128.
Over to ground, 2675, thanks. Darwin Tower, very good afternoon to you, Velocity 11 with you on a visual for runway 11 on a 13 final.
Velocity 11 Whiskey Don target ATC operation number 1 departure priority arrival break. Ventura 775 runway 11 clear for immediate takeoff, contact departures airborne 135.
Alright, crew for takeoff, Ventura 775 over to departure 1 airborne.
All stations, information, Golf, wind 030 degrees, 9.
Goodbye.
Yeah, what? American.
Velocity 11 Whiskey, runway 11, clear to land. Qantas 25, you're up next now. Behind me, rising 737, one up behind.
Right behind the W747 behind. Course 25.
Target A. Killing 1935. Agreed jet 1935. Progress A hold report runway 21 ready. Runway 1 ready.
QJet 1935 on target, okay. Velocity 9104, you're number 2 for departure.
Okay, copy 9104.
Whiskey, welcome to Dublin, contact ground with 18 vacated.
What's right? Cross service.
Qantas 25, runway 11 clear for takeoff, contact departures airborne 125, correction 135, decimal 1. Sorry for the delay.
Good takeoff runway 11 and departures on 135, decimal 1, Qantas 25, thank you.
Velocity 9104 behind, departing 747, line up behind.
Behind the departing 747 line up behind, also 9104. Runway entry procedure.
Check. Clear on the approach.
Head velocity 9104, runway 11 cliff, takeoff, contact departure 135.1.
Clear for takeoff, velocity 9104, see you mate.
See you mate.
Takeoff. Takeoff.
Check.
Velocity 9104 X.
Thrust set.
Now we're rolling 9104.
80 knots.
Roger. Switch 314, runway 11, clear to land, departure on the roll.
Positive rate.
You're up.
400 feet.
314, dial tower, runway 1, clear land.
Climb.
Swapcom 1.
Check.
Yeah, Golf Alpha X-ray.
Flaps 5.
Flaps 5.
Departures, good morning, velocity 9104 with you, 2,900 on climb 5,000.
Velocity 9104, good day, my climb flight level 280.
Flight level 280, velocity 9104. Set flight level 280.
Qantas 25, what airway are you tracking after TOPCAT? Qantas 25, can we just stay on the lake for departure, please? Qantas 25, say again.
Flight level 2.
Qantas 25, just request to remain on the feed rather than a direct track.
Flaps 1.
I think Qantas 25 was showing you were assigned target 6 for target 6 departs more so to the east rather than south. The guy requested and we were given the lake up for departure. Qantas 25, copied, thanks, that clears a lot of issues up. Whoever was on ground is assigned you the wrong sit in the tag, that's why we've got a bit of confusion here. Stand by 1 sec, we'll get this sorted for you. Cheers, Qantas 25. Qantas 25, after the lake, what waypoint are you tracking? We're direct and dead after Lake Up, Alpha November, Golf Echo Delta. That's 2 thanks.
After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. After takeoff checklist complete.
Qantas 25, request.
Flight level 100.
Qantas 25, go ahead. Qantas 25, we've got a couple of visitors on board the flight deck here. If possible, we'd like a left-hand climbing turn.
Seatbelt signs auto.
Qantas 2, that can be approved. Turn left now, heading at 040. Left 040, and if we can continue the left turn at 360 degrees back on track, that'd be great. Qantas 25, no worries, you're cleared for a left-hand orbit, then resume track heading LAC up. Before orbit turn, and we'll resume back to LAC up. Qantas 25, thank you. How you doing, bro? Qantas 198, Darwin departure, G'day, identify climb flight level 28.
Departures velocity 9104. Any track shortening available for us this departure?
Station call, confirm velocity 235.
Negative velocity 9104.
9104 negative, you should remain in Powder. And you might receive shortening from Centre, of which you can contact now 133.2.
Over to Centre on 133.2, velocity 9104, see ya. Centre, very good morning, velocity 9104 out of 18,000 for flight level 280.
Velocity 9104, Brisbane State, identify the continued climb flight level 350.
350 and cheeky request for me traction is available 910.
Velocity 9104, track direct Tango November.
Direct Tango November, thank you very much, velocity 9104.
Center, Qantas 25 with you at flight level 280, request further climb.
Qantas 25, Brisbane City, g'day. Good morning, continue climb flight level 330.
City 0 and Qantas 25. Thank you.
Brisbane Center, good morning. Zephyr 411, traffic with 370, inbound Danya.
Zephyr 411, g'day. Your side clearance is a 7 Alpha arrival, runway 11, and ready to descend flight level 250.
Just 7 Alpha arrival on 11, and ready down 110, Zephyr 411.
Velocity 245 for Park, Brisbane Center 1344, g'day.
speed. Brisbane Centre, Vancouver. We have reached our top descent.
Alpha 411 days from the 10,000, downwind QNH 1009.
And 100,000 QNH 1 to the minus of the 411. Thank you very much.
(1,000 feet to level off).
Aircraft calling, static calls only, please. Was 198 Brisbane Centre, good day, identify the continue console level 350. LTU 7046 on that Brisbane Centre 134.4, g'day.
Centre 134.4, Centre 046.
Giant 1471, contact Centre 134.4, g'day.
Centre 134.4, Giant 1471, thank you. And Brisbane, the performance running request shortcut at Sudak.
Track direct, Sudak. Clip I-11, sorry.
Request at Sudak.
Sending a level 2235, maintaining flight level 280.
Velocity 235 Brisbane, sending good day, identified, continue to climb, flight level 350.
Velocity 235.
Clipper 811, so Clipper 411, track direct. Sadar, Sierra Alpha Delta Alpha Romeo.
Okay, Roger, David. Hello. Clipper follow.
Velocity 235, hold climb flight level 330.
Hold climb flight level 330, velocity 235.
Closing all like I said,
I'm
Saitek, United 9120 is with you for the 2 AL.
United 1120, good day, Brisbane. I continue to climb flight level 370.
Good day to you, United 1120 will climb to 370.
Seeing cargo 7287, contact Brisbane for the 134.4 today.
1344, cargo 7280.
Brisbane Saitek, good day. PFPX 35, maintaining flight level 280.
QJ 1935, Brisbane Center, good morning, continue climb flight level 330.
Continue on flight level 330, yeah, 1935.
411, connect approach 134.1, g'day.
Approach 134.1, good day, with 411.
Brisbane Centre, good morning, Monarch 1 with you for level 28.
Monarch 1, Brisbane Center, good day, I continue climb flight level 370.
Roger, can we mend do cruise to flight level 290, Monarch 1?
Roger, climb maintain the to flight level 290.
290, okay.
QJet 1935, just waiting for property for about 5 minutes.
QJet 1935, no worries.
Brisbane Center, good morning. The ground level with you maintain flight level 280, looking for higher.
Hello, 11, Brisbane Center, good morning. Continue to climb flight level 360.
Flight level 360, good pilot.
Brisbane Center, good day, looking for 3, maintaining flight level 280, first line.
Aussie 43 today, Brisbane Center, continue to climb flight level 370.
Flight level 370, perfect.
Velocity 738, contact Brisbane 1344, get up.
Going to 134.4, velocity 738.
Center Qantas 25, request AFK up to 10 minutes.
Qantas 25, no worries.
Cheers. Center, Gillette, you're the 121 with you, passing flight level 30 for 320.
Aussie 121, go identify, continue climb flight level 410, and track direct Tango November.
Flight level 410 and Tango November for Aussie 121. Center, hello, Speedbird 47 Charlie, this is direct Colvin, flight level 280, and if possible, equipment is short, but just to make up a bit of time.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, good morning, can you climb flight level 370, and track direct Tango November is the best shortcut I can give you, there's no real shortcut for this flight.
Alright, no worries, Tango November, climb flight level 370, Speedbird 47 Charlie, thanks.
Sending it over Velocity 230. I just want to request our final flight 350.
Velocity 235. I've got traffic just behind you at flight level 350. If you want, I can give you 5 to the right of the track in the of the 35.
Just stand by, velocity 235. Yeah, Qantas 198, yeah, you're only about 3 miles apart from each other, so over the long run it's not going to be beneficial. And so velocity 235, we just checked our wind there exactly the same, so we'll just maintain, we'll put this as our final cruise if that's okay. Okay, no worries, we'll keep the 235, follow for 3533 to final cruise. And Qantas 198, you can maintain your speed.
Back in action, Drew. Back in action, 125.
Oh Lord. Okay. Velocity 9104, connect Brisbane for the 134.4, get back.
Centre on 1344, velocity 9104, see ya.
Qantas 25, you can also contact Brisbane.
0 time frame 71.
Centre.
You just not.
Velocity 9104, Melbourne Centre, g'day, runway 30, Alice Springs.
30, velocity 90.
You just not 7.
Centre, good morning, Qantas 25, flight level 330.
Qantas 25, minute g'day, you can expect runway 30 Alice Springs.
Expect runway 30 Alice Springs, Qantas 25, thank you.
Qantas 25, just advise current max speed.
Qantas 25, you want the speed that we're on now or the max that we can do?
Your speed, please.
We're currently on 0.86 Qantas 25.
Roger, thanks. Velocity 9105, sorry, 9104, just advise current max speed.
I can see where this is going. 0.87, velocity 9104.
Not a problem. Velocity 9104, decrease to max 0.80, thanks.
Just confirm 0.80, velocity 9104.
Affirm 0.80 if you can, velocity 90104, thanks.
I think it goes that slow, velocity 9104, 0.80.
Yeah, just to create some separation there, the sequencing, thanks.
I heard you talking about a unprompted aircraft. We have that aircraft inside. It is just off my starboard side. You need to start that.
No problem, velocity 245 Papa, I've not walloped him, so we'll get on that shortly. I'll get you over to Melbourne Centre now, 131, decimal 8, g'day.
Velocity 245 Papa, 131, decimal 8, thank you.
Lima Tango Uniform 7046, cancel speed restrictions.
say again for 27046. 3046, cancel speed restrictions.
No further speed restrictions, 27046.
Velocity 738 Melbourne Centre.
Go ahead, velocity 738.
Velocity 738, can you just confirm your maximum max speed, please?
Maximum Mach number is 0.80.
Velocity 738, Roger, can you what's your current max speed, sorry?
The current max speed is decimal 9.
Not a problem. If you can just increase that 1 decimal up, thanks, Qantas 25 is right on your tail.
Yeah, we'll link to Mach decimal 8, velocity 738.
Egypt 975 Melbourne Centre.
Egypt 975, go ahead.
Egypt 975, hello, I've been trying to contact you for quite some time now. You can contact Melbourne Centre now, 131.8.
131.8, thank you very much, bye-bye.
Qantas 25 Brisbane Centre.
Go for 25.
Qantas 25, just not above max 0.8.
80, Qantas 25.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
Okay, we'll be arriving via ATC vectors. We can expect the RNAV approach today. The decision altitude for this approach is 2400 feet. We'll use flaps 30 for landing. The runway is dry. We will use auto brake level 2. After landing, please turn on the APU. The arrival airport doesn't use ASDEX, so turn the transponder off when we vacate the runway. Looks like a remote stand in use today, so taxi route will be subject to air traffic control. As for concerns, there are no special factors for this arrival. Any questions?
No questions.
Approach briefing complete.
Brisbane Senegal, velocity 235, 330.
Velocity 235, Brisbane Senegal, 4 current Mach speed.
Velocity 235, decimal 80.
Velocity 235, thanks, increase Mach decimal 81 to cruise.
Velocity 235, we can try or get back to.
Velocity 235.
Southern Corns 198,
198, Brisbane Senegal, 4 current Mach speed. Jet 1935, flight level 33 here. Jet 1935, Brisbane Senegal, report current Mach speed. Jet 1934, Mark, decimal 83. Jet 1935. Thanks, just reduce speed for me, max decimal 81 please. Mach decimal 81, Jet 1935. Qantas 198, and send over report current Mach speed.
80, 198.
Qantas 198, thank you.
Melbourne Centre, time fighting 71 is 50 nautical miles from Thomas.
John 1471, contact Melbourne Centre now, break 1 decimal 8 CLR.
131 decimal 8, thanks, see you back.
GP5, the possible to maintain decimal 8 in the cruise to 81 a requirement.
Velocity 235, Roger, maintain max decimal 80.
Decimal 8, velocity 235.
Qantas 198, 460, reduce speed, max decimal 798. Decimal 798. Velocity 738, report current Mach speed.
Current Mach speed is decimal 80, velocity 738.
Velocity 738. Qantas 25. I'm going to get you to go around the traffic in front if you would like. You happy with us?
Yeah, whatever you work on, Qantas
2 right, heading 210, and you can increase profile speed or above.
Okay, turn right heading 210 and we'll increase our speed. Qantas 25. To Mark 8X.
Center. Center, good morning. United 1120 with you, flight level 0.
Station calling, just had a call calling again.
United 1120.
United 1120, Brisbane, Saitek. Lima Tango Uniform 7046, contact Melbourne Centre now 131 decimal.
Centre 121.8, ActiveSky.
Go. Qantas 25, resume my nav, direct Alice Springs.
Springs, Qantas 25, cheers. Qantas 25.
Qantas 25, then I go ahead.
No, we're planning on our approach for runway 30. It would assist us if we could go present position direct to Echo Alpha.
Qantas 25, present position direct Echo Alpha.
Echo Alpha, thank you. Qantas 25, how are you, mate?
Oh, getting there. Better than the other day.
Do you hope?
I got 6 hours sleep last night. That's considerably more.
It's about 5.5 hours more than we got last night, mate. Brisbane Centre, Copilot level with you, 5436.
Clipper 811. Brisbane Centre, g'day. Ingargo 7289. Contact Melbourne Centre now, 131.8. Expect runway 30 Alice Springs.
131.8, to help today, some cargo 7289.
Yeah, move.
Brisbane Centre, today Aussie 121 with you at flight level 410.
Aussie 121, Brisbane, go.
Control very good evening to you, Velocity 11 West, flight level 376, going to 390.
Station calling, confirm that was speedboat 47 Charlie.
Needless, 47 Charlie.
47 Charlie, are you doing in-flight refueling with the A330 behind you, or is that just not acceptable separation on the lock controller's behalf?
There was not acceptable separation, this is what 11 Whiskey.
37 Whiskey, turn right, take setting 200. Brisbane Centre go, Aussie 4, maintain 5370 with an up. Aussie 43, g'day Brisbane. 4 traffic, descend non-standard flight level 360. 279, non-standard flight level 360, Aussie 4. Brisbane Centre, American 1223 Whiskey, level 370. American 1223, Brisbane, g'day.
G'day, Qantas 25, ready to?
225, loud and clear, Abdul.
Thank you.
Good morning, Hebrew 31, Mr. Foxtrot, confirming the 05350.
Clearbird 31 with short Brisbane, setting today.
Brisbane 77 in Sharks, Car Juliet Lima, flight level 350, overhead launch.
Annex 5 Juliet, Lima, Brisbane, setting today.
Brisbane Centre, good morning, local fare 8, correction, Giant 822, flight level 370 in Bangor, November.
Giant 822, Brisbane, setting today. Block D738, contact Melbourne 7L131.8, see you later.
Going to 131.8, velocity 738.
G'day, Qantas 212, we're approaching Palgo, flight level 268, on climb flight level 410. Qantas 217, g'day. Qantas 25, contact Melbourne 131.8, see you later.
131.8, see you later, Clone.
Qantas 198, 4 sequencing, reduced speed, max decimal 78. Jet 1935, the sequence reduced speed, max decimal 78 or below.
They're reducing speed on about 78. Jet 925.
Velocity 9104, expect runway 30 Alice, contact Melbourne 7L131.8, see you later.
7L1318, velocity 9104, CB. Center, g'day, velocity 9104, flight level 350.
Velocity 9104, g'day, Melbourne Center. You 7046, contact Alice Springs approach 118.3 minutes.
118, just move to the ASU 7046. Bye-bye.
Center velocity 738, we are slowing to good luck. On first contact with Alice, notify receipt of Delta. Alice terminal information Delta, runway 30, winds 210 degrees 13 knots. Visibility greater than 10 kilometres, light drizzle, cloud gathered 5,800 feet, broken 6,800 feet, temperature 20, UNH 1018.
All airspace within 22 DME Alice Springs and below 5,000 feet will be uncontrolled as per Worldflight procedure. Use C and avoid separation. Contact our bridge passing 22 DME or 5,000 feet on departure. Good luck. On first contact with Alice approach, notify receipt of Delta. Alice terminal information Delta, runway 30.
Cargo 7289, contact Alice Springs approach 118.3, good day.
118.3, Cargo 7289, thanks for call, good day.
Velocity 9104, report current speed.
9104, Mach 0.80.
Velocity 9104, sequencing, reduce speed not above Mach decimal 78.
Okay, down to 78, 9104.
Melbourne Centre, velocity 738, we are now at top of descent.
Today, Melbourne Centre, flight on 20, now maintaining flight of the Y80 with you.
Flight on 820, g'day Melbourne, send us call 2623.
Score 2623, flight on 8.
Flight Dock 20, you identified climb flight level 250.
Flight 250, flight over 8022.
Velocity 38, when ready, descend the flight level 200.
Continue to flight level 200, velocity 738.
Check.
Descent checklist.
Stand by. Descent checklist. Recall checked. Notes.
Check.
Auto brake level 2. Landing data.
Descent checked.
VREF 147. Minimums 2400 feet. Approach briefing.
Completed.
Descent checklist complete.
Center velocity 9104, approaching top of descent.
And aircraft calling tag.
Velocity 9104, approaching top of descent.
Velocity 91, descend the flight level 180.
180, velocity 9104.
The performance, we requested climb and maintain plan V210 inset, flight log 2, correction flight log 820.
Yankee Bravo, uniform taken. Yankee Bravo, uniform, no worries, report back.
We'll report back, Yankee Bravo, please. Nelson, request change flight level 1, correction request change flight level 210.
And aircraft calling unreadable, take it. Flight level 820, no worries, climb amended, flight level 21.
Sending a Qantas 4048, we can climb flight level 180.
Qantas 488, today Melbourne Centre. Qantas 488, climb flight level 370.
Climbing 370, 4048.
Qantas 25 contact. Qantas 25 contact Alice Springs approach 118.1330.
118.2, Qantas 25, thank you.
Sending Velocity 235, with you 330.
Velocity 230, g'day Melbourne, Panel. Velocity 738, contact Alice Springs approach 118.43.
Going to approach at 118.3, thank you for your help.
G'day, TOPCAT 1935, maintaining level 330.
1035, g'day Melbourne, Panel.
And center velocity 235, 15 miles from top of descent, request lower.
Velocity 230. Velocity 230, when ready, descend to flight level 180.
When ready, down to flight level 180, velocity 235. 235 is requesting arrival details.
And aircraft calling, say calls. Velocity 235 arrival details. From Alice Springs approach, it'll be a VFR arrival in Alice Springs. uncontrolled. Just the runway velocity 235. And velocity 235, currently runway 30. Velocity 235.
Center velocity 9104, approaching flight level 180, looking for further descent.
Velocity 91. And velocity 94, contact Alice Springs, approach 118, day solar 3 today.
Over to approach 1183, velocity 9104. Approach G'day, velocity 9104 and descent flight level 180 with Delta.
04, G'day. Alice approach information echoes current descent flight level 120.
120, velocity 9104.
Velocity 738, clear to leave control area. Traffic is looking, sim cargo 7289. 747 estimates Alice time 13, Qantas 25, 747 estimates Alice time 22, and velocity 90104, 777 estimates Alice time 28. Identification services terminated, squawk clear, fire and standby, frequency change approved today.
Yeah, we have a traffic insight velocity 738. Can you give us the long-term fuel?
Velocity 90104, descend 7000, QNH 1018.
7000, 1018, velocity 9104.
Folks, very good morning, sir. 075, could you register, please?
Last station calling, didn't catch the call sign, but G5.
Folks, do you copy?
Last station calling, AFAM, read G5.
Folks, do you copy?
Velocity 90104, clear to leave control area, traffic is Sim cargo 7289, 747 estimates Alice time 13, Qantas 25, 747 estimates Alice time 22, and velocity 38, 737 estimates Alice time 24. Identification services terminate, squawk for your fire and standby, frequency change approved, good day.
I copy the traffic and frequency change approved, velocity 9104.
GeForce GTX, River.
$10,000 feet. Cabin crew, prepare for landing. $1,000 feet to level off.
Approach checklist.
Approach checklist. Altimeters
1018 set.
1018. Approach checklist complete.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 5.
Flaps 5.
Gear down. Flaps 15.
Flaps 15. Cabin crew, take your seats.
Flaps 25.
Flaps 25.
Flaps 30.
Flaps 30.
Landing checklist.
The speed brake is not armed.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Landing checklist complete. (1,000 feet). Approach stable.
1,000.
Approaching minimums.
Approaching minimums.
Landing.
Minimums checked. 500 feet.
500.
Go around.
Check. Positive rate.
Gear up. Flaps 15.
Flaps 15.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
2500.
Flaps 5.
Flaps 5.
Flaps 15.
Flaps 15. Flaps 5.
Flaps 15.
Flaps 15.
Gear down. Flaps 25. Landing checklist. Landing checklist.
Approaching minimums.
Approaching minimums.
Landing checklist. Landing checklist complete. Minimums. 500 feet.
500.
Reverse as normal. .60 knots.
Lights and doors.
Cabin crew disarm doors and cross-check. Okay, I'm ready for the checklist.
Shutdown checklist.
Shutdown checklist. Parking brake.
Set.
Shutdown checklist complete.
Okay everyone, well welcome to a very wet Alice Springs. As you can see, that was quite a different series of approaches. We did a go around there because of Qantas 25 on the runway, but they're doing it as a non-controlled visual separation procedure, not even a CTAF. It's a bit of a wank if you ask me, but anyway, we weren't going around that second time, so we landed with some traffic in front of us. Obviously we would not normally do that. Anyway, we're here, we'll get set up for the next one. We'll see you on the next video from Alice through to Adelaide. See you soon.